Well, how do there, chums? 'Tis I, Captain Steve, and I'm back, and I'm playing No Man's Sky, the Relic update. Now, what I'm thinking of doing is just jumping straight into the expedition and playing the expedition to learn of this new content. So, chums, normally when I do these expeditions, I take a whole load of junk with me. However, this time I want to experience it as if I was a fresh player, and then I can always give my best tips video at some other point in time. So let's just hit on up and let's just, select equipment. But you know what? I'm not taking anything. Not taking nothing. Not a dot. No. So let's just start the expedition and accept. Let's go do this. And let's just play it like I was a fresh player. And I'm going to do these videos in phases. Phase 1, Phase 2, Phase 3. So there's going to be 5 parts to this video series. Right, so we've got to initialize. Let's see what planet we're on. And well, I'm going to be my Captain Steve character. Whoa! Sweet. Oh, it looks like a lush. Cool. Well, that's a good start already. Ah, I can see that multiplayer is still on. I'll be disabling that. That's going to be my first tip. Take off multiplayer, because if we are digging up bones, the last thing you want is other people to dig up your bones. Anyway, I'll see you after this animation rolls in. Well, here we go. Expedition 18 Relics. How goes? Righto. Well, I bet the first mission is to find our ship, and I can see my ship. It's over there, 633 U's away. Yeah, locate your starship. Friggin' heck, doesn't take a genius to work out that that's going to be the thing, isn't it? So we go. Let's go. Select the echoes of the past milestones to start your journey. You what, mate? It should be already on that, surely. Yeah, there we are. Done then. Alright, it's over there. There it goes. Are there any ancient bones on this planet? It doesn't look like there are. Alright, or else it'd be listed, wouldn't it? But this is a relic planet, which is pretty darn nice. I do like the planet. The planet's cool. Very groovy. Anyway, I'll see you when I get to my ship. Oh, on the way to the ship, if I do come across any hazardous flora, I'm going to melt it because it's going to give me the oxygen. You can go close and nick that little bauble and then zap it and you're going to get even more oxygen. I'm also going to zap a load of these blue crystals to get dihydrogen. Yes, I know I said dihydrogen when it's dihydrogen. Well, if you dehydrogenate something, it just means you take the oxygen out of it. It's still a scientific term. Yeah, and I know that I'm saying the wrong one. But it was always more fun in science to subtract things. Well, actually, it was good fun to add things as well. But you know what I mean? Right, okay, anyway, let's zap you for some more oxygen. Rinse and repeat until we get to the ship. How it goes? I mean, you can blast these for carbon if you like too. And what I would suggest is maybe scanning a few creatures. I don't know whether that's a badge. It's been a badge in countless other frickin' expeditions, so why not this one, you know? I'd have to check all the badges in a sec and check. However, there is a tip that I did mention about turning off multiplayer. So let's get that done. Let's just disable that. And PvP. Oh, look, it says anyone as default. If you do want to leave your multiplayer on, your choice, but I would suggest you turn that off. The last thing you want is someone to fly overhead and shoot you in the freaking face with their ship. You know, that's never fun. Right, there we go. Let's just grab a load of dehydrogen. Because these are some of the resources that you're going to need to repair your ship. We're also going to need quite a lot of ferrite dust. But I haven't shot anything for ferrite dust as yet. Right, we don't really need the viscous fluid. Let's see if we get a module. Is it going to give us a module? Or is it going to give us nanites, people? Oh, let's give us nanites. Okay, alright, fine. Well, let's get to the ship and I'll see you there. Okay, so badge 1, phase 1 is to get aboard your starship. So here we go. Let's head on over to the starship and let's see if we can get aboard the dang thing. Righto, here I am. Hello there, lovely little spaceship. Oh, it's not symmetrical. I don't like the ones that are wonky. I don't. Alright, cool, yeah. Answer hail. Lovely. Sweet, well hello there, you. Specialist, bring, collect, bones, earn big money. Well, this is odd. I know quite a lot of the words. In fact, I know all the gig words, but there's a whole load that I don't know there. I don't know whether they've baselined my word learning for this expedition. Righto. Okay, coolio. Well, yeah, not all words are understood. Too right, they're not. Okay, it's giving me a dig site, though. Okay, well, accept your schedule, my little geeky cohort friend. Alright, lovely. Jubbly. Righto. Well, we've got to jump on out. Before I go in there and go any further... Oh, there we go. We popped a badge. I'm just going to go on over here, and I'm just going to hit this little beacon. Hitting this up, 1, creates a save, and 2, gives you some navigational data, which can be exchanged for charts later game, which we might need. We might not. It could be a wasted, pointless exercise, but, you know, why the fudge not? I'm going to hit this. That's going to give me some well, it's giving me a microprocessor. I'm also going to hit this and take the rusted metal. Rusted metal can change in your refiner to ferrite dust. So if we're not finding any rocks, that's a good way to get a bit of ferrite dust, to be honest, people. Righto, well, let's head on inside then, and let's see what else we can see inside of here. I haven't looked to see how broken my ship is yet. Come on, where's the front frickin' door? There it is. Lovely jubbly. There are some boxes around here you can loot as well, so, you know, just take advantage of anything that's free. You're going to be glad you did early hours of this. Can I interact with the plant? No, I can't. Alright, well, I guess we're talking to you. Hello, you. How are you, lovely little you? Okay, coolio. Okay, lots of words I don't know. Watch and swallow. What the fudge? I'd rather not, mate. This sounds too kinky for my liking, and it's too early in the morning. I'm drinking tea. I'll drink this and swallow this. How's that? There's a deep gurgle. Oh, freaking lovely. Okay, right. So we've either got to give him carbon, ferrite dust, or sodium. All right, well, give me 1 second, mate. I'll get you one of those things. All right, let's go out here. Let's just blast a plant for him, shall we? Are you grass I can harvest? No, you're not. All right. Let's go blast a tree or something. Or a bush. Can I scan these bushes? No, I can scan these creatures, though. Let's get that scanned. Oh, there's an airborne one. We'll get him scanned as well. Right. Let's head on over here. I don't really want to pop badges that are not in this phase, so I can give people the best guide I possibly can. Can't scan those. Right. There you go. There's a tree I can scan. It's all nice having all this extra foliage, but it does make it a little bit trickier to find out which things you can blast and which things you can't blast, you know? Did that give me condensed carbon and carbon? What about this rock here? Can I do that? Or is it an advanced mining laser that I need for that? Oh, more birdieman birds. We'll get them scanned. And I'm going to zap this boulder into oblivion. Oh, no, I'm not, because it's an advanced mining laser that I need. Righto. We'll blast that then. Okay, that should give us enough carbon, hopefully, to satisfy our little gecky friend. I'm hoping, anyway. Otherwise, it's back to shooting trees. Right, well, I'll see you back inside the building. We'll see if we've got enough. Okay, we're revisiting this chap. Hello there, chum. Yo, okay. Right, yes, I'm ready to watch and swallow. There you go, there's your carbon, mate. Have it! The trader nods and curt thank you. They decline to eat my gift, and the scent washes away. My senses return to a dull neutrality. Alright, there we are. Is that it then? Why did I need to do that? Alright, mate. Okay. Signal booster, you say? Alright, well, I can't actually do that until I've got metal plating, carbon nanotubes, and sodium. Alright, so firstly, let's just do it in reverse order. Let's find the sodium. So I've just done a scan there, and you can see that there's some sodium on yonder hill. So I'm just going over yonder hill. There's probably one that was right next to me. I should have looked around a little bit, shouldn't I? But I'm like an eager beaver. As soon as I see what I'm after, my sights are set. My goal is locked. My destiny. My path entwined. Let's go head on over then. Let's zap all this. Lovely jobs. And then let's go pick up this little plant. Oh, there's only one. Is that going to give me 15? Oh, it gave me 12. Balls and blast and damn. Okay, right. Let's zap you for some oxygen. And we'll take a look around for some more sodium plants. There we are. Well, I'm having a lot of fun zapping these oxygen plants, I tell thee. I guess. There's another one. For good measure. Oxygen's always good to have early game. Because it does up your life support as well, you know. Right, let's do a scan then. Scan again. Like we did last summer. Oh, scan again. Where the fudge is it? Alright. Well, there's hardly any sodium on this poxy planet. Well, that's fun. Come on, more. It doesn't help that the planet's yellow and sodium's yellow either. All right, well, I'll reconvene when I've got some sodium. Okay, chums, I'm homing in on a nutrient well, one of these little plants. There we go. Sodium plant gathered. Right, so I've got a few sodium plants now. So I've got a fair bit of sodium on me now. I say a fair bit. I've got 37. I'm not too sure how much I actually needed. Oh, yeah, let's have a look. Have I got enough now? Yes, I only needed 15. Carbon nanotubes, I need 2 carbon nanotubes. Let's see if I can craft the nanotubes. 2. I can only do 1. Okay, right, so I need some more carbon. Have they given me a personal or portable refiner? They haven't. You know what, let's move these around. Just get a few sort of like little mini boosts maybe. Would that work? What about that there? No? Oh, it's giving me translator tech. Why the fudge would I want translator tech? Alright, well, we've got translator tech. Lovely jubbly. And I haven't got myself a refiner. And I'm not going to be able to make one without some metal plating, which means I do need ferrite dust. But to make the ferrite dust, I've got the rusted metal, which I can't exchange to ferrite dust just yet. What's over here? What's this structure here? Copper. You know what? I'm going to grab the copper because it's right next to me. But, you know, it was not part of the mission. Anyway, I'll reconvene in a bit. Okay, chums, well, I've excavated that. I'm looking for rocks that I can get ferrite dust from then that doesn't need a advanced mining laser. Ah, look, there's these ones here that look like you're going to be playing croquet or something. These little hoop ones. Let's see if I can use a normal mining laser on that. And we're also going to get oxygen as a sub thing. That's pretty good. There we go. That's how you're going to get ferrite dust. You're looking for rocks that look like that then, people. Alright, let's have a look over here. There's one, look. There we go. Let's zap that one. The only thing is, they're few and far between. It's not exactly littered in ferrite dust, this planet. There we go. There's some more over here. I'll go zap them. I'll reconvene when I've got a load of ferrite dust. I'll need to shoot a few more trees, actually, to get those carbon nanotubes done, too. So this first hurdle is just resource gathering. You know, if you're shooting trees for your carbon, you're shooting these little rock formations that I just pointed out for your ferrite dust. Hopefully you're going to be able to make your metal plating, your carbon nanotubes relatively quickly. Okay, let's see if we can make another carbon nanotube. Yes, I can. Can I make a metal plating? Yes, I can. Can I now put down one of these little kitties? Yes, I can. Can I fix it? Yes, I can. Here we go. Let's scan then. Surge battery required. Luckily, it looks like I had one of those on my person. Oh, look at that. We've got some frigates flying over. I was unaware. All right, coolio. Ancient ruin site. Detector muncated. All right, lovely. Jubbly. Here we go in there then. But I need to pick this up. Now, something I noticed is my ship wasn't on fire, so maybe I don't have to fix it. So maybe some of the stuff that I gathered at the start wasn't required. We'll head back to the ship and we'll have a look. Oh, something I haven't done, people, is go in here and pop this badge, because that's going to give me a pre-packaged personal refiner unit, which I could have used for making a load of ferrite dust rather than shooting those bloody rocks. All right, well, let's go in there then. Let's get that installed, shall we? Let's go chuck that out of the way. And let's see if it does work. So let's just get that, stick that in there. We're going to have to fuel this by putting in a little bit of carbon. There we go, I just put in half. There you go, making the ferrite dust. Well, that can make the ferrite dust as we're running over there, can't it? You know? Sweet, I'll see you back at ship. Before I get in my ship and go too far away, I'm just going to pop in this cave quickly. And I'm just going to scan these firstly. I'm just going to mine a little bit of cobalt. Cobalt can come in handy for a fair few different things. So I'm just going to zap some of this, just while my backpack is, you know, chuntering away, making a load of ferrite dust. There we go. I'll just grab a little bit of cobalt. Okay, yeah, look, my ship isn't on fire. So maybe I can just take off, and maybe I can just go to the relic site. Alright, let's give it a go. Well, that's an unusual marker for the relic site. Or is that the relic site? No, that's Duketown. There it is over there. There we go. Let's hold that, lock it in, fly up through the atmosphere where there's no friction, and then I can get there that little bit quicker. Righto. Spin it around, lock on, and let's zoom on over. Zoom! I'll see you at the ancient ruin. Okay, I'm at the ancient ruin site. In fact, I'm landing right on top of it, and that might not be a good idea, because sometimes it doesn't let you dig directly under your ship. And if the chest is directly under the ship, then I'm a bit scuppered. Right, okay, let's give that a go then. Let's go around here. We seem to be okay. Hold on. Whose portable refiner's that? I've got multiplayer turned off, right? Can I nick it? No. I can't get into it. That was really random. I mean, my multiplayer is off, so I don't know why I'm seeing a portable refiner there. Hopefully these are all full of what they need to be. Yeah, we've got 1 ancient key. Now you need 3 of these to unlock the chests. Let's get this. Oh, that's the artifact crate. That's the thing that we need to do last. We need 3 keys first. Heading over. Let's get this one. Ayah! I leaped like a gazelle on heat. Yes. There we go. We've got another one. Up chow. One more knowledge stone icon. There we are. We'll have that one. We'll dig that up. Hold on. Is that the same one I've already done? I don't know. We'll find out in a moment, won't we? We've done that one. Hold on. Nope. There's another one down here. There we go. Got it. Now we can go and open our chest. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-day. Right, that oxygen that I got, I'm going to plough that into there. Nice. And there's my chest right here. I didn't mean to do that. I'll get rid of that. There we are. Is he going to let me dig? No, because I've gone and put my blinking ship on top of it, haven't I? Let's see if that works. There we go. Righto. Boom. 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 What ancient relic am I going to get? Let's have a look. Give me my relic. Okay, dug up one artifact. Was it a good artifact? We don't know. It was a pouch of crystallized berries or something. Or beads, I don't know. Alright, well, thank you very much. There we are. Let's head on over then. Let's pop that badge. What am I going to get for that? Base computer plans. Lovely. Nice. Pre-packaged scatter blaster. Band hazard protection. And powerful thrust protection. Alright. Well, let's make sure we get all that stuff installed, shall we? Alright, there we go. Let's put that over there then. Oh look, we can probably get a couple of boosts going on in here. Let's move that there for a second. Move that there. Get that out of the way. Put that over there. That's our bolt caster boosted. We've got the scatter blaster in. Nice. Alright, what else did we get gifted? And we got given this hazard protection. That can go there. Got a little bit of adjacency there. You know what? Let's take that off the boosted slot. Stick that on it instead. There we are. And let's get the thermal protection in too, shall we? We'll stick that next to it just for fun. Alright, well, I don't know why we've got this flashing at us. Oh, we've got to make warp cell. Alright, can I just make that straight away? That'd be nice, wouldn't it? No. You've got to make the protect this thing first. Then we've got to make the antimatter, which I need chromatic metal. So that copper that I dug up conveniently earlier is going to come in handy now. I'm just going to take half of it, please, yeah, and I'm going to turn that into chromatic metal. All right, that's on the bake. All right, nice. I wonder, can I use this person's personal refiner, and can I build my own? I can if I had metal plating. All right, fine. Well, we've got our chromatic metal, so let's take that out of there then, shall we? Oh, I didn't get as much as I wanted. Let's put some more carbon in. Let's get that going as well then. Yeah, might as well get the full bundle done. Because what I'm hoping is to create maybe 3 antimatters, so I can make 3 warp fuels, so at least I can get the journey going. Let's see how we get on. Alright, it won't be a moment. Okay, I was trying to get some more oxygen and I popped a badge. Hazard Explorer. Got to destroy 10 Hazard Explorers. Well, I've easily done that. Right, there's some oxygen here as well. There's some oxygen over yonder. Let's go get that oxygen over here. Just very quickly while I'm at it. Might as well. Sweet. Okay. Well, where's that then? Oh, that's a phase 2 reward. Whoopsie. Well, I'll pop that ambiently, you know. Alright, okay. Back to phase 1 then. And the dig. Report the GPS field office. Okay. Alright, well, before I do that, though, you know, I still want to make the warp fuel that it was telling me to make earlier, for whatever reason. Let's get that installed then. We've got some hazard protection. It's still telling me to make the warp fuel. So let's get out all of this. Let's craft some of this. I can only do 2, that's alright. And I can create 2 warp fuels then. Oh, for fudge. Give me the bloody warp fuel. Why are you not giving me warp fuel now? Oh, okay. There we are. 2 of those. Lovely jubbly. Alright, coolio. But what I should also be able to create... Yeah, I've got 2 metal platings. I've got a whole stash of oxygen now. I should be able to create this. Boom. And I should be able to go over to this, and I should be able to get my warp fuel, put it in there. And if I get another one of these, let's see if this has been patched out, this latest update, or whether it still exists. Let's put that on top of there. It has to be lined up very perfectly. It's easier to do this in first person mode. But, you know, I like to live life dangerously. Let's pick those up. And let's see if I now have 4. I do now have 4. Well, we'll do that again. So I have 8, and so forth and so on. Might as well make a whole load of these things, you know. But yeah, I've got 2 refiners, so now I can just duplicate whatever resources I want into iteration, which is handy dandy. So stick that on top of there, pick it up, and I now have 8. Right, well, I'm going to do a couple more, but probably when I get back to my ship. I'll see you in a moment. To say, chums, for a starting planet, this golden lush is pretty darn lush, isn't it? It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice indeed. I quite like the starting planet in this expedition. It's been lovely. Anyway, I'm going to duplicate some more warp fuel and then reconvene. I'm also doing the same with launch thruster fuel, and I'm probably going to do the same with the surge battery. So there we go, got that in there. Let's get that done as well. And I might even do a couple of repair kits, because you can never go too far wrong with having more than what you need. So there we go. Got 14 launch thruster fuels now. Let's put the surge battery in there, because I bet we're going to need to use the surge batteries quite a lot, and I don't really fancy having to craft more of them. There we go. Nice. Let's get another 4 in there, and then I'll just do some repair kits, and I think that's going to be me for duplication done. I'm surprised Hello Games haven't ever patched this out, but I think they know that, you know, it just saves a little bit of grind. So, you know, I'm doing this mainly so I can just get on with the video, so I don't have to repeat the same steps over and over again in crafting and grinding. And I've got a feeling that this repair kit might come in handy. We might come across a crashed ship or something that might need repairing. So, yeah, I'll do that quickly. And then I'll reconvene in a moment. Okay, right, well, on to the expedition. And we've got to do this. Report to the GPS field office. All right, well, where's that then? Yeah, several div sites, galactic map. All right, we've got to warp somewhere then. All right, lovely. Let's go do that. I guess we take to the skies. Now, I'd imagine this system was discovered by Hello Games. Have any of these planets inside of this system got ancient bones on? Yeah, that one has. Okay. Now, none of the others do, just that one. The same on MOBA. Now, I know that we're probably going to come across lots of planets that have got ancient bones on, but just in case we haven't, I'm just going to go visit the space station quickly to add it to my teleporter list. I don't think I've got enough units to expand my exosuit, but we'll see if that's a possibility while we're there. Okay, well, we've arrived. Let's fly inside. Oh, that planet looks interesting, doesn't it? Oh, it's Gamma Root, but very cool looking. Anyway, let's fly in the station, and let's have a quick butchers around with our old eye peepers. I love all this sort of tunage. Yeah, feels great coming across your first station, I guess. Sweet. Right, well, that's added this teleporter, well, this station to the teleporter list. Something I would be interested in seeing is what modules that this guy's got, because we might need like an S-class warp module at some stage. Let's just see if he's got one. I mean, I can remember that it's in the first system if he has. He's got launch thruster, but no, hasn't got a warp one. So there we go. That's all I really wanted to check in here, to be fair. And then over here, I just want to see if I've got enough pennies to upgrade a slot in my exosuit. We get a free one as the first one, so let's put that in then. Done, dilly and done. You can do that in every single station that you visit. So make sure you're doing that, people, would be my advice. Right, well, let's fly on out then. Let's continue doing what the expedition tells us to do. But at least it's on my portal directory now, if I do want to come back here to excavate those ancient bones. Right, so probably what I'm going to have to do is just fuel up this. Let's stick that in there.
Technology recharge.
Oh, look, and we've already been given the Atlantean drive, so we didn't need to bring that with us. That's a little bit of a heads up, isn't it? All right, well, I was hoping to ditch this ship. If I do ditch this ship, I need to take that technology out for sure. All right. Well, we haven't got a large jump range right now, so we're just going to do the singular jump. Okay, now we're arrived in the system, but we're going to have to go see this Bones agent. So hopefully it's going to tell us where they are now. Oh, it's still saying to follow the galactic map. All right. Well, luckily I did make more warp cells than I needed. I made 16 of the dang things, but we've got to do a lot of jumps. Now, what you could do is fly into the station on every single one of these and upgrade your exosuit. But you're going to need a lot of units to do that, and we haven't got a lot of units yet. Now, something to mention, after your first warp jump, you should be able to call in the spatial anomaly if you wanted to. Now, if you did bring a load of stuff with you, which I didn't, you can go over and grab all of that stuff. Now, there's probably a lot of people saying, Captain Steve, well, why don't you go see your Quicksilver guy? Why don't you go and get yourself the Starborn Runner? Why don't you get yourself a different multi-tool? I could do all of that, but I want to play this through like I'm a fresh player, so I can give fresh player tips. Because there might have been people that bought this in the sale. This is the first expedition they're running, and I kind of want to do it as if they are a fresh player. Okay, cool. We're out of a ship. Lovely jobs. Why did I come in here, though? I should have carried on jumping, shouldn't I, really? But let's just have a look-see, since I'm in here anyway. And let's go see if we can put in another slot. I think it's going to be too many pennies. Oh, no, we can do it. But you can see there it's going to cost us 5,000. 5,000. And we might... Oh, we shouldn't need to keep those because we've got our warp drive. There we go. Might as well upgrade then. But get those extra slots in. Get them in early. Oh, there's something else I could also check. There's no... Yeah, I could have checked to see if it's got a better warp drive engine, but I haven't got any nanites anyway, have I? I've got 41 nanites. That's not going to buy me an S-class warp engine anytime soon, is it? Alright. Well, let's press on then, and we'll get to the actual place that we've got to get to. Hopefully it's leading me to the right place. I mean, this... How far is it? Okay, it's only one more jump. Alright, fine. Alright, well, I'll see you at that last jump. Okay. Right, well, this is our last jump, and it looks like a purple system. And it looks like a freaking gas giant. Oh, look at that. That is so cool. Alright, well, we've got to go to the dig site. Let's go to the dig site then, shall we? It's over there. Let's get on over there. We're heading to dig 1. Yes. There you go, chums. We're heading down to dig 1. It looks like it might be underwater. What the fudge? Oh, maybe it was just the rendering. That had me a little bit confused for a second then. Still feel a little bit confused though. Why am I not flying fast? Okay, come on. No, it is a little bit of a shitey ship, to be fair. Shitey ship, shitey ship. Okay. Land to reach the destination. Well, I tend to just spin around for a little bit and look around, see if I can see anything interesting. Not seeing much interesting. There is a comms board there, but how far away is... Oh, that's not far. Let's see if that's the location. I think this might be a red herring. Yeah, that's definitely a red herring. That's too far. Alright, well, let's just go land where it said, and let's just go where it tells us to go once we've landed. Sometimes there might be clues. Sometimes you might see a structure, sometimes you might see a comms board that alludes to where you need to be. But I think what we're going to be doing is just using our sweep scanner. Locking on. General direction. Is it going to be that one? Probably not. This way. 285 views this way. Alright, well, I'll let you know when I get to the location in question. So the sweep scanner, just as a heads up if you are a new player, it sort of tells you where you need to go. Look, it's telling me to go right, so now I'm going right. Once it does that, it means that you're facing the right way. Where it says estimated distance, that's the distance you've got to go. Now, to bring that up on PlayStation, or on PC right now using the PlayStation Pad, it's L2. And it should be installed inside your multi-tool as default, so, you know. Right, let's head this way then. Let's keep going this way until I get there. Oh, look, I'm slightly off kilter now. Oh, look, we're there. Okay. Boom. Okay, so it's target in range. There it is, there. Why is it moving? Oh, it's a person. That's why it's moving. You're supposed to be a dig site, mate. I'm not going to stick a shovel in your face, am I? Alright, well, there's a bone here. I'm going to dig that up. Yeah, sod the mission for a second. Let's have that. Oh, it looks like I got a skull. Did I just get lucky and get a skull on my very first dig? Look, I've got freaking Rudolph's horns, mate. Alright. We can build a Rudolph Rex. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? Galactic Paleontology Society. Agent catches my eye as they dust themselves off. Sav, you are new worker. Good. Many of you. Here. Friend. Okay, brilliant. All right. I'll show him the artifact that I have. He smiles approvingly. Nice one. Yes! Can I dig it? Yes, I can. Can I dig it? Yes, I can. All right, let's pop that then. Sweet. There we go. Infantry slots ×3, people. And look, we've got this new build thing. I need pure ferrite dust to actually put that together, though. All right. Now, it's trying to make me put those in. I'm exiting out by pressing circle, putting this down, heading over to this, and what I'm going to do, you've probably guessed it, I'm going to get all of these, slap them in there, put this on top, and I'm going to duplicate the living fudge out of them so I don't have to worry about infantry space the whole expedition. All right, some people might say, Captain Steve, but that's cheating. It's been in the game since the frickin' dawn of time. If Hello Games wish to remove it, all they've got to do is put a bounding box around frickin' refiners and jobs are good 'un. They could fix this within 5 frickin' minutes, I reckon. They've just got to put a restriction on this one build item, just not to allow it to green state over the top of it. Job's done. There you go, stick those in there. So, you know, I think they've intended this for anybody that wants to cut a corner or two so they can make a video like this. At least that's what I'm telling myself, I guess. We're going to town on these bloody things, I guess. And we'll be able to get these installed at the very next station that we visit. I mean, I could go to town and get hundreds of them and make sure I've completely maxed everything out. Why not? Might as well do that. Okay, well, before I wander off from here, I'm just going to check out this. Oh, we got loads of polished stone from there. Is there anything else to be had around here? Is there any more bones at this dig site? You would have thought there would have been more than just one bone, but we've got the one bone anyway. But what I need is pure ferrite, and at the moment all I've got is ferrite dust. So let's just get some ferrite, shall we? We can do the rest of the rusted metal into ferrite dust. That gives us a bit of ferrite dust, and then I reconvene and we'll get pure ferrite. Yeah, let's make some pure ferrite. So all I've done is put ferrite dust in this side, a bit of fuel in that side, and output is pure ferrite. So here we go, let's get that going. Lovely jubbly. I'm probably going to run out of fuel though. I could go shoot a couple of bushes or something while that's happening, couldn't I? If I could see a bush. What the flying fudge? There's nothing on this planet. As barren can get. Alright, we're fine. Has it even got ancient bones? No, it's only got that one that I got from this dig site. Well, that's random, isn't it? Alright, fine. And it's telling me that I've got to build that other thing in a bit, isn't it? Let's have a quick look at the old mission. Collect a fossil. Alright, collect a complete fossil. Alright, well, we're going to have to do that then. Let's have a look at the discoveries page. Let's have a look if there are any planets that got bones here. Nope. Nope. Yes. Nope. 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 So we need to go to that one. How do I add a marker? Add a mark moon, which is X. There we go. We can mark that one. That's where we're going. We're going there. Ioka. Alright, where's my ship? Right, I'm going to head back to my ship. And then we'll be going there. I need to take out that pure ferrite, though. Let's grab that. Might as well keep the normal ferrite. What the fudge is that? It's like a glowing weird hue. Isn't that weird? It's just like a little patch of fog. Okay. My ship's over this way. I'm looking for carbon on the way. There's loads of ferrite dust here. I could just fly over the planet and give it a bit of a shot and shoot it as I'm flying over in a moment. I could get this condensed carbon. Oh, wrong freaking laser. Right, we need the mining beam. There we go. We get this. Yeah, I can get... Oh, no, it says I need the advanced mining laser for that. What about... Yeah, advanced mining laser needed. Well, take that. I'll have your oxygen, mate. Boom. All right, let's head on over here. There's some more condensed carbon over there, but you know what? I'm just going to shoot the planet in my ship and get myself a little bit more carbon and ferrite dust by doing that. So here we go. I'll show you what I mean. So if you just get in your ship, take on off, and as you're flying over the planet, you see anything you like that, just shoot it. Look, we're going to get loads of ferrite dust from this planet. This planet is littered in ferrite dust. And you see how much ferrite dust I'm getting just for shooting the planet. You've also got rockets, so you can shoot rockets at stuff too. There you go. I should get some oxygen for shooting that plant. There you go. Well, you got free oxygen for that. Okay, hardly worth it then. What the fudge? That almost looked like two different biomes then, didn't it? All the rock, and now we're into this green lush zone. And there's relics on here. Well, I wasn't seeing any of that 5 seconds ago. This almost seems like a dual biome. Let's fire a rocket down there. Might, if I'm lucky, get myself some cobalt. There we go. We've got cobalt shooting the cave with rockets. Can I get some carbon, please? Yeah, the weapons aren't that great on this ship at the moment, so I'm not getting a lot of resources, but I'm getting some. There you go. That's a good way to get yourself resources early game. Anyway, we've marked that moon, so let's see if it helps us in finding the planet that we need to go to. So there's the marker over there. That's a lot easier. That's an awesome improvement. Hello, games. Thank you, hello, games. So good. Okay, now part of me's thinking I should have gone to the station to get the extra slots, but I didn't. So you know what? I'm going to move some stuff over to my starship just to make myself a little bit of free space, a little bit of room. So I might as well put that over there as well. Yeah, I can put this over into my starship, make a bit of room so I can dig up the bones. Okay? Let's just move a few things. I might as well put the warp cells over, definitely. And the starship launch thruster fuel. Alright, okay, well that's kind of given me a little bit of room for bones. Right, let's head on down to the planet. I'll make some more room and then I'll reconvene with you guys in a moment once I've landed. Okay, well when I do reach a planet, I don't usually just land any old place. I land where there's a save beacon so I get a navigational data, and that obviously didn't have one. So all I do is I just sort of, as I'm flying over, as I scan and look, there's a building over there. So let's head on over there and let's see if this one's got one of those save doohickeys. And it has. There we go. Brilliant. So if I land there, I get a navigational data. There's also green boxes where you can get the rusted metal. Red boxes where you get all sorts of lovely freebies. So I prefer buildings like this. Personal choice. And sometimes you get a free landing spot as well with the green circle, but I didn't wait for it to appear because I'm an idiot. Alright, there we go. Let's get that. Get that. Oh, the green case is broken, so I can't have a green case. It does feel that everything's slightly wonky on these planets still. I think they're affected by the gravity of the giant gas giant or something. But there we go. We've landicated. I'm going to jump in my ship, out of my ship, create a little safe spot. And then we go looking for these bones, I guess. Because we've got to make a complete skeleton, right? Oh, here we go. There's loads. 214 used that way. We go in there, people. And it looks like there's quite a few in that one location. I'll see you there. Okay, chums, there seems to be a new icon here, which I think is something that I want to steer clear of. I don't think I want to interact with that, or else I'm going to end up fighting one of these golems, right? So let's just be a little bit careful with what I excavate and how. We'll have that. We'll have that. We'll have that. I don't know whether I got enough to make a full statue right yet. Anyway, I want a little bit of choice. So, okay, there's one over here. It's not too far, I don't think. Or there. Okay, we're going there then. Alright, let's head on over to the next dig site and we'll have a look there. It just said, warning, threat detected and pirates are attacking me from the sky. Okay, right. Ow, ow, ow. Let's get out away from them. I haven't had that happen for freaking years. Alright, that's not good. Hopefully they won't find me under here. Great. Alright, well hopefully they're going to nap off and stop shooting at me in a bit. You know, I'm under the ground. Hopefully they're going to give up. Nope, they're still shooting at me. Alright people, I'm not too sure what to do about that, apart from maybe call in my ship, make a save and do a reload to get rid of them. Or get in my ship and go blast them out the sky. That's the other alternative. Okay, well it looks like they gave up anyway. They're not after me anymore anyhow, so at least I haven't been shot at and I haven't heard any more laser fire. So digging under the ground did the trick. Oh my days, what are those? Oh, they're just flying crystals, aren't they? They're not going to turn into guardians and vaporize me, are they? No. Alright, well there seems to only be one. Okay, there's two here actually. When I was watching Jason play this when I was over in India, he got loads. You got like 6 or 7 in one site. Look, you can see behind me. I've got 2 limbs. I haven't got any tails, and I haven't got any rib cages, but I've got 1 skull. All right. Well, we're not doing too well at the moment, are we, Dig Wise? I'll head over there and we'll go dig that one up then as well. I didn't do that. All right. I want to add that to my scan. Okay, fudge it. I'll just go there. They better not be the ones I've already dug up. All right. There we go. See you there. Okay, it's not one I've already dug up, but it's in a bit of a crater. Oh, look, I can just get it out the ground anyway. I didn't even have to dig. Right, so I've got legs, and I still haven't managed to get... I still haven't got a tail. Hold on, why is it... Why did that not register that I picked up something new? Right, so I've got limbs. Yeah, okay, fine. That's a bit random. Alright. Oh, it's saying that there's another one in here already. Alright. Let's head on over then. Let's have a look. Be something I need. It's more freaking arms. Ah, some biscuits. Alright. Well, I was happy that I managed to find a skull, but I've got lots of skulls now. Okay, chums, I've done a lot of walking to get to this one. Let's go dig this up. Ow! Freaking git! See that? It bit me! Oh, there we go. Right, is that a rib cage? Sweet. We got a rib cage. I wonder if you disturb this, whether it gives us another bone. Uh-oh. Take that, git bag! Whoa, no! I don't think I should have tangled with this guy. Oh no, there's freaking 2 of them. Ah! They're gonna kill me. Ah, run away, run away. Run away, run away. Okay, right. Train manipulator. Help! Get away from them guys. Alright, well I better head back towards my ship then, I guess, better I? Because they're gonna freaking lever me otherwise. Where is my ship? It's probably back the same way that they are, isn't it? Let's over this way. Alright, well I'll see you guys later. Yeah. Don't tangle with those guys until you're well equipped enough to do so. Holy fudge, I've been running for ages and they're still after me! I was underground, but I came up above ground because I thought I'd got enough distance, but obviously not. They're fast as well. Holy mackerel. I've lost my ship location. There it is, over there. Right, we're just going to run like the freaking wind. I say like run like... Oh my god. They can throw those stones a freaking distance as well, can't they? Alright, I guess underneath the ground is my best bet. Oh dear. See that? I just took a massive hit. Alright. This isn't good. This isn't good at all. Okay, chums, I'm only 100 years away from my ship, but these git bags are still after me. You know what? I might be able to take one out by using the cover of this ship. We're going to give it a go. Alright, here we go. Let's head on in. Right. Hazardous Flora just whipped me in the freaking face, though. No! Don't... Oh, my God! Right. Go away, Hazardous Flora. The last thing I want you is whipping me in the face, and I'm trying to take out these guys. Right, where are they? Ow! Now what got me? Come on, you living git bag! Ooh, get back in! Oh no! Oh, this is not a good idea. Ow! Ow! What's hitting me? For fudge's sake! Alright. Something kept getting me. I don't know what. I'm waiting for my energy to go back up in the top left corner. Come on, recover. I wonder if I can use my mining beam on them. I mean, they are made out of freaking rocks, after all. Can I use this? There we go. Take that, you freaking git! Okay, right. Mining beam has no effect. Right. Come on! Can I win? I got one. I got one. Defeat a Stone Guardian. We got one. Let's see if we can do the other one. Ow! Fudge you, mate. Freaking who had ya? Freaking me! Don't think I would have done that without the cover of the freaking building, though. All right, here we go. Let's okay, we popped that anyway. We had to do that as the next badge. So we are. All right. Well, okay, cool. Yeah, I'll stick that in there. Sweet. Pre-packaged shell greaser and another. Ah, that's going to make it easier to beat them. All right, let's just hit this as a save quickly. Let's go and install that new bit of kit that I just got. Let's get on in. Hoo-wee! Oh, yes, there we go. Let's head on over then. And let's get these installed. Boom. Exosuit. We got one of these. We haven't really got. We've got a boosted slot over here. Let's see if we can move our tech around. And let's see if we can get the boost on this instead. So if I put the A class there, put that there. Hopefully we get an S class to replace that with at some point. But there we go. So we've now got a boosted scatter blaster. That's going to do the trick, I think, people. Alright, well, I still need to get some more bones. And there's none near to where I am right now. So I'm going to fly to another location on this planet and see if we can find some more bones. Maybe I was just unlucky where I landed. Right, so here we go. Another bone site. And I know not to disturb that freaking thing now, don't I? Right, here we go. Come on, give us a tail. I just need a tail. That's all I freaking need. It's another skull. Dang it! I bet you if I wanted skulls, I wouldn't find skulls, though, you know? Well, where are they? Right there, apparently. It's another rib cage, isn't it? Why is it not showing me my dang freaking mission now? Alright, let's recharge that then. No, it's not giving me it. So, oh, for fudge's sake!
Recharge.
Ah, give me my mission. And do I still need a tail? It's not telling me until I recharge my freaking mining tool, is it? God! And I'm pressing left on the D-pad. It doesn't seem to be working anymore for some reason. There we go. So yeah, I still need a tail. There's one all the way over there, apparently. There's nothing else in the ground behind me. No. Alright, we're head there. This is getting tedious. Okay, chums, well, I've arrived, Acated. Let's have a look at these then, and let's see what we get, shall we? Come on, give me a tail. What are you? You a tail? Oh, it's a rib cage. It would look like it was a tail. We've got some legs. Alright, what else we got in here? Come on, make sense. Give me a full, complete skeleton. We got another rib cage. For fudge's sake, I don't think I'm ever going to find a tail at this rate. It sucks. And now I'm not seeing any bones. Too weak. I've got to go this way. I could just take off in my ship again and fly to another location. I've spent too long doing this one mission. This is really getting tedious. Yeah, John, so when I was watching Jason play, he was getting like about 7 or 8 in a hole. I'm getting like 2, 3, 1 even. I think this needs to have at least 6 in a freaking hole or something at a time. Otherwise, it's just it is a little bit tedious. I have to put it out there, people. I mean, I will be doing a review of this. I mean, maybe I've just got unlucky. All I'm thinking is, would I take the time out to do this outside of this expedition, or is this something that I don't overly care for? I mean, yeah, it's nice to have something to do with these ancient bones, and it could be cool to build a really cool dinosaur. Let's just have a look, see. Train manipulator. Let's go on down then. Is this one not obtainable? Is it below bedrock? Yeah. So that bug's still there, isn't it? Alright, I managed to grab that through the ground. I can't get that one. No matter how hard I try, I'm not getting that one. So that's a bit of a bug. It's below bedrock, so there we are. Fun times. Okay. Right, let's see if I can get myself out of the ground really quick. Restore. There we go. Alright, so that one was a duff hole, which is something that also happens from time to time. Right, we'll go to that one. I'm using a lot of warp fuel, but at least I did duplicate my warp fuel, and this is kind of the reasons why. It can be a little bit finicky at times, like that one being under bedrock. Let's land there. Let's see if I get lucky. Come on, be lucky. Give me a tail. Okay, right. Heading over. There's 2 here. Oh, ah. Right, there we go. Give me a tail. Still not a tail. Fossilized flippers. Tail? Nope. Nope. Fossilized fins. It's weird how it... Oh, God, man. Alright, we still need a tail then. Okay, here we go. I'll tell you what, I'll let you know when I find a tail, so you don't have to share my tedium. There's another bloody one underneath the bedrock, and I can't get to it. Oh, God, this is annoying! Annoying! Okay, chums, well, I've run out of inventory space now. I've got that many bones, and I just haven't managed to get myself a tail that I've run out of inventory. So I'm just going to fly up to the station, I'm going to kit myself out, and then we're going to come back to the planet and carry on looking for a tail. I'm going to go make myself a cup of tea and try to chill myself out a little bit, because, to be honest, people, this is beyond tedious. This is just silliness now. This is just getting stupid. Alright, I'll see you at the station. Ah, chums, on the way to the station I run out of freaking pulse fuel or whatever it is, the tritium. So now I'm having to look for asteroids. To shoot asteroids. Oh my days, there you go, got some tritium. There's not a lot of asteroids because there's not a ringed planet in this system to go to get guaranteed tritium. So here we go, look.
Technology recharge.
I've only got 25% fuel. I've got to hope that I come across a decent area where there's a load of tritium. Which in this system, let's face it, there's not a lot. And then I've got to fly all the way back there again because I haven't got a base there. Oh, I'm not getting tritium. Alright, well, let's just get to the station. I'm thinking maybe I use the teleport and go back to the very first system and go to the ice planet and see if you get better bone count in the holes there. And hopefully I might be able to get some more tritium because, oh look, there's a big asteroid field right behind the station. That's handy. Right, well, let's get all of these slots put in, shall we? Ah, I haven't got enough money. It should be free though. Let's put it up there to start out with. And now let's see if it lets me do it. Alright, here we go. I'll put some more in the technology area as well. We're going to need all this to try and get a bloody tail. Alright, so I've got 30 left up there. I'm down to 20 odd. I'll just put them all in. That'll do. And you know what? I am going to use the teleporter. And I'm going to go back to the first system and see if we get better bones. Because I keep finding them under the bedrock. And it's not fun. Before I do that, let's have a look at the discoveries. So I need to come back to this area here. Alright. It begins with Xiphie. Okay, let's go back to the first system. Which I don't remember what it was called. The first rendezvous, I'd imagine it's that one, isn't it? I don't know, actually. Okay. Okay, let's have a look on the actual map. Iridigan Jabundu or something. So we've got Jabungda. So it's... Yeah. Give me the system frickin' name. It's not telling me what system it's poxy well in, is it? Alright. Well, that's the one I want. Okay. I think that was the one that began with J. I think it's that one. It might not be though. Budget. Alright. There we go. Yeah, it is this one. Right, we're going to head on over to Samin Moba. Let's go do this then, people. Oh, wrong way. Let's wait. Let's go there and let's go see if the bones are any better on this planet. And let's hope they're not all stuck under bloody bedrock. Now, that problem has been there for eons. Eons! And I wish they'd blanking fix it. Alright, let's head on down here. I do think that they just need to do one update that's just all about polishing up and fixing bugs like that and getting this game feeling less frustrating, because at 10 years in, which we're nearly at, and next year is their 10th anniversary and this year's their 9th, I would like to have hoped that all the bugs would have been squashed long before now, you know, long before now. Oh great, now we're out in the oceans. Alright, I don't think I've got an economy scanner. No, I don't. maybe this wasn't a good idea. Right, let's go see if we can find a big swathe of land. Not that you can really tell where land is from space much anymore, because the textures change as you get close to the planet. Alright, let's go around to the light side where I can see the land a little bit better, people. Chum, seriously, if these ones appear underneath the bedrock, or I'm not finding a tailbone by the time I have to go out today, because I'm going to go to this 50th birthday party. If I can't complete phase 1 in like 2 hours, then I'm sorry, it probably isn't. Oh, here we go. This is looking a bit better. We've got a lot more bones in one area. This is more like it. This is a little bit like what I was seeing on Jason's stream, where we get a lot more bones in one hole. That sounded bad, didn't it? Okay, right. Are there just no bloody tails in this game? What the flying fudge? Is there another one inside this hole or something? No. There's one over there, though. We go there. Why is it going nuts at me? Is there something right next to me? This sweep scanner's freaking cack at times. There we go. Sweet. Is that a tail? Yes! We've finally got a tail!
Thermal protection falling.
Alright, okay. Mission target is in another system. Alright. But it was easier for me to come back to this first system to get this. You know what? I'm just going to go to one more dig site and we're going to see if it's got a load of bones in there. Because it could be a really good tip for other players to come back to this first planet. If that actual moon in that gas giant system is causing you a headache, maybe I might be able to save you a heck of a lot of time. Yeah, look at this. There's 4 bones in this one dig site. And I'm not getting the bedrock problem on this planet. So maybe it's just a very poorly carved planet that Hello Games has chosen that you're supposed to do this on. There you go, I've got another tail. So I've got a couple of tails to choose from now. That's good. Alright, well I'll head back to the correct system. But there we go, people. There's a little tip for you. You might want to use your teleporter. Go back to the first system. Okay, I'm feeling a bit better about things now. I was seriously contemplating just giving up. Because, you know, that was just... Maybe I just got really bad luck, people. Let me know in the comments. Did you struggle with that badge for as long as I did? Seriously, I've spent about 2 hours looking for a bloody tail. Okay, right, well, we've arrived. Now, something that it was telling me to build earlier, which it stopped telling me to build now, was that weird structure thing. But I'm not seeing it in my build list anymore either. So I'm not too sure what that was all about to build. It looked like a stand that you put the dinosaur on. Anyway, it's pointing me to some sort of field agent or something. Over there, look. So we go see that guy. I guess it's a guy. Or whatever. An alien. Let's go and say hello. And hopefully we get freaking phase 1 done. Spent nearly a day doing phase 1. Insane. Yeah, right, we've arrived at this marker. Let's go see this chappie. Well, where is he? Oh. Don't I build the skeleton? What? Okay. I thought I was actually going to build something. Fair enough. Maybe I don't. Okay, train manipulator. Let's get down here and let's grab this fossil. Might as well have that, whatever that was. I bet it's a tail, just to... Yeah, it's a tail. Yeah. Just to rub it in! Freaking game likes to troll me! It does! I'll tell you. Alright, okay. Alright, well, we got that then. Reassemble avian skeleton. Okay, alright, how do we do this then? So, we've got to go to the build menu and pick this up. Okay, alright, yeah. Go on over here, and I've got to put in an avian one, have I? Alright, well I can put in pretty much anything, I guess. Let's do a reindeer type looking one, shall we? Wings, yeah. Let's go in for fossilized wings. We go for... Is there a full-fledged wings? Fins. I go for fossilized flipper. No, I go for wing. There you go. It said to do an avian, so I'm doing an avian. Torso. Let's give it... I know that one. That looks quite cool. Lower limbs. Let's go for some birdie type. Oh, they've got these raptor-like arms. Let's go for that. And then tail. Let's go for that one. Alright, well that's my evil pterodactyl. Alright, let's do that then. Done! Okay, can I pick that up? There we go. We've done it. We made a dinosaur. I guess. Alright, we can pop that then. Sweet. Alright. I thought there was a vendor or something. Alright. Expedition. Where are we going to go now? Rockhound. Discover minerals. Alright, so I've just got to scan rocks. Oh, I wish I should have looked around first, shouldn't I? Well, let's get some rocks scanned then. I could have already done this. Alright, let's have you as Royal Rock. Okay, you're the same rock. I'm going to scan some more creatures. I bet you that's a mission as well. Okay, any more rocks on this planet that I can scanicate? There's got to be. There's got to be a lot. Okay, we're going to scan that creature. Oh, we're scanning him even though he just almost fell in the hole. Let's go scan these rocks as well. There's a creature there. We'll scan him. You a different rock? Are you a different rock? Are you a different rock? Yeah. Different rock. And the other rocks inside of here. Right, I'm going to go scan some more rocks and I'll reconvene when I'm getting close. Hold on. We've just scanned 10 species of creature and that's popped a badge. Where did that pop a badge though? Aha. A phase 2. Okay, cool. We popped another phase 2 one by accident, people. Alright, what we got here? We've got another creature. We'll get them scanned anyway. Is there any more question marks amongst these rocks down here? I don't think there is. What do you know? Alright, well, we've still got a few more rocks to find then. Let's have a look around. Any more rocks that I can see with my eye peepers? I won't be a mo. Right, we only need one more rock. Are you the rock I'm looking for? You're not the rock I'm looking for. Rock on, rock. Okay, let's head on over here then. What about you guys? Are you a rock that I haven't scanned yet? How about you? You? No. You? No. You? Yes! Last rock. Rocking and a rolling. Rockhound. Done. Okay, we can pop that in. Brilliant. Rockhound. We've got some more inventory slots. Let's just stick them in there then. And we've got this that we can pop. What's it going to give us? Fluid dynamic poster. Poster plans. Taxidermy. Okay, lots of posters. Let's have a look at them. They should pop up here. Ah! I was trying to see my posters, you get. Okay, we got that one. That one. Oh, a nice bony one. Nice. Well, we got those posters. So this is going to be phase 1. How to get those lovely posters. I'm sure you will want them out there in the viewerverse, I guess. Did I want them that much to cause myself that much frustration that I wanted to crack my own joypad? I don't know. We'll hit up a save. There we go, people. I'll be trying to put together a decent thumbnail with all those lovely posters on. Until next time, people, we'll be doing phase 2 next time. We've already done 2 badges in phase 2, which is nice. I'll see you for that. Goodbye, goodbye, and goodbye again. I guess, babes. See you later.